Hey everybody, it is Patrick 1969 once again, and it's been a long time since I've talked about making custom MSIA. In fact, it's been probably a full 6-9 months maybe, I don't know, since the last video I made about this cross between a GP01 and a GM I was going to do. That didn't pan out too well just because I didn't have the supplies and the motivation to do it. I got just buried with other stuff. But anyways, that being said, I recently saw a video by Joshua Gandamu where he was talking about he was doing a project with Dotto 240Z on making a custom Blue Destiny GM. And if you're not sure what the Blue Destiny GM, it's from the Mobile Suit comic, or Blue Destiny. And this is just a little picture of him. So you should be familiar with this GM mobile suit. It's very popular. Anyways, so when he did that, I got interested in doing it myself because I love mobile suits that are blue. First of all, it's my favorite color, and second, I had a bunch of parts and I knew I could probably fit it all together and make one. That being said, I started about 3, maybe a full month ago now, and got all the small stuff done that I could do with just a hobby knife and the spare parts. After that, I then had to go order some epoxy sculpt just to start sculpting the front and all the other stuff. So this is just a little video that Joshua Gandamu suggested I make, where I'm just showing you guys exactly what I'm doing and what I thought is going to work. So if you guys think anything's going to work better, feel free to comment and leave whatever notes you want to leave. So that being said, I guess I'll just show you the chest first. Now the Blue Destiny chest is pretty unique. It has 2 gun turrets actually on the side here, and for a while I couldn't think of what to do, but recently I just discovered that I had a buttload of these Marvel Legends handguns I picked up a long time ago. Handguns from like the newer versions of the Marvel Legends from like Nick Fury, Sam Jackson, Nick Fury, where he has 2 handguns and whatnot. So I'm thinking I can make some copies of those, even though I have a million of them. I don't want to waste really good ones on a custom, But anyways, I can make some copies of those and use the tip of the guns to make the gun turrets on the chest. So I'm planning on doing that. That being said, I took off all the side stuff from the ground Gundam. The one unique feature on the front of the chest for the Blue Destiny is kind of the lower portion of the torso here. This part's round. It's kind of rounded, has some straight lines going around it as well. So I'm going to have to be shaving some of this off, making it a little bit more rounder, just from the bottom here up to this part. So I'm going to be shaving that and sanding it round and get that shape in, and then I'm going to be coloring that a little bit gray and stuff. So not only that, I'm going to have to work on this red portion right here. There's kind of a vent system going on that I'm going to have to shave this red part down and somehow sculpt that with the epoxy sculpt. And I'll show you what the epoxy sculpt is in just a moment. That is out of the way. One of the problems I saw Joshua Gandamu talking about was the backpack unit for the Blue Destiny. It's pretty unique. What I did was I got the open storage container for the ground Gundam, and I took off all the sides. I took out a good portion of the bottom as well, and I just have this little part right here. So it's square and around the same size as the Blue Destiny's backpack. Shave this bottom part down. So I'm going to use again this epoxy sculpt right here, and shave it into some thruster vents that we typically see on the Blue Destiny right there. And there's one other feature that's on the Blue Destiny that I almost forgot about on the chest. On the Blue Destiny, he has these kind of missile pods on the side right here. In fact, if I put the part down, let me see if I can find a decent photo of the Blue Destiny so you guys can see it. That's a battle damaged. Not something battle damaged. But, yeah. Anyways, I can't find one right now. Anyways, that being said, if you know the Blue Destiny, he has these missile pods on the sides. I was trying for a long time to figure out how to do that. And I came across my broken Zuda and the arm extensions on the Zuda. I pulled those out, and I took the squarish, or the portion that connects to the actual forearm itself. I took that off, and now I have this kind of tube-looking thing. If you look closely, it kind of has dents in it, kind of like it looks on the back of the backpack of the Blue Destiny. So what I'm planning on doing is getting melting the side right here, or cutting or trimming it, and fitting this tube inside right here, kind of a little bit. It's going to fit in there pretty well. It's around the same size, and it's going to poke into the backpack as well. Let me go ahead and put them on there. And so you're going to see this somewhere down there, a little more into the backpack itself. So there's that idea, just, you know, using the Zuda extension arm piece right there. The legs, I've already sanded down the little nubs and stuff that are on the knees of the ground GM. I've added some epoxy sculpt right here to sand down and make some armor on the crotch. I have to do some work on the plates right here on the side armor. But the legs are going to be a little bit more complicated. They have vents on the side, which I actually carved out one of the Ultron Gundam's legs, and I'm planning on using the vents for that, and then putting epoxy sculpt again on the sides to build more detail. But these vents should work really, really well. There's kind of some armor over these vents right here, the yellow vents. What I'm actually thinking about doing is grabbing the Burning Gundam's one of his little claws from his gauntlets, I guess you can call them, and putting that over to create that. Anyways, that being said, I'm also going to be using epoxy sculpt on the ankle armor as well. And so anyways, all this is going to be done probably over a couple of months, or I don't know, because I'm doing it as I find time to do it. And I still need to make some molds and cast a few resin objects and stuff like that. But that being said, let me show you guys a little something about this stuff that I'm going to be using, the epoxy sculpt. And maybe if you guys are doing some customs, it will help you guys out as well. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. So this is epoxy sculpt, and it's a basic A-B compound that you mix together. You put on whatever surface you're trying to fix, whether it be an action figure or pretty much any surface, really. You can repair or make customs with it, add on, and anyways, you put it together, equal portions, set it on whatever you need to, and then after 4 or 5 hours, 5 to be safe, it dries or cures, gets hard, and it's pretty much as hard as the plastic or whatever you put it on. This one's the neutral color. You have choices in what colors you can use. Neutral being kind of a translucent kind of dark gray. Anyways, it comes in different colors. This is a 2-ounce set, and it's a good portion amount if you only do small little customs that only need little bits of stuff added. But anyways, this was only $15 for me on eBay. The price ranges from anywhere from 15 on up to 30. I think for a 4-pound container. But anyways, the stuff gets hard after a few hours, and you could sand it, paint it, do whatever you want, and it sticks to the surface it's on. After I removed the vents that were on the side right here, I put some epoxy sculpt, and it's now hard. In fact, there you go. See how hard that is? I can still shave it down and stuff, and do stuff with it and paint it. So yeah, it's pretty good stuff to use if you're making custom figures. And so with that being said, I'm going to end this video. I'll be updating, not periodically, but whenever I get significant things done from time to time. I think the next thing I'm going to start doing is this portion right here and start smoothing it and rounding it out. But anyways, if you guys have any suggestions on the stuff I mentioned, like using the Zuda's arm extenders to make the round portions on the chest right here, feel free to message me or do whatever, or ask any questions, and hopefully by the end of this I'll have a really good mobile suit custom to be proud of. Also, I'm not going to be painting this guy. I figured out that I completely suck at painting. Either that, or I can't figure out exactly the right way to paint an MSIA figure. So with that being said, if anybody's a good painter out there, a model painter, a model kit painter for Gundam, let me know, because I'm gonna try and outsource this and find someone to do the job for me, because I just don't want to mess it up. But anyways, thanks for watching. Hopefully I do a really good job on this, and stay tuned for more.